having.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg.
Here we go.
Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Booker the pass to Crowder. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Conley the pass to O'Neal. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by O'Neal.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Paul looking around. Pass to Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225 with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Booker outside. Passes it to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. With the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
Mikal Bridges.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now Conley. Up top, Gobert. Back to Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And the Jazz, another 3.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Paul dishes to Ayton.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Conley the pass to O'Neal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. O'Neal misses. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Plays it up off the glass.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Now here is Conley. The rejection by Paul. They retain possession. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Booker. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Paul passes to Ayton. Tries again. That shot no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges with the steal.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Now here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. Lets it go with a three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Ayton gets double teamed. Kicks it out to Booker. They grab their own miss.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Conley. Gobert the screen to stop the run. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the drive. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And the rejection by Ayton. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. Tries a three off the inbound. They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. It's Ayton in at the center position.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you got to step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Ball against Conley. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Ayton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Booker, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. Inside. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Utah trailing here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Conley against Paul. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Paul passes to Ayton. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. They now take the lead. And that's now 6 points for Mike Conley. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you've got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Headshot off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to O'Neal. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Here's the break. Bridges, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Mitchell outside. Into the lane, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Paul missing. Jazz leading by 5. Conley surveying the D. Got a piece of it. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Eaton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Gobert.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Bridges with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach it. Thanks so much, David. And
The Suns, 19.
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Wingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the guard position. The feed to McGee. And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Payne.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. McGee's shot is off. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson taking his time here. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Payne's shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Passes it to Oni. Over Payne. Here's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Gay. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from the line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Suns trail by 9. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Johnson. Here's Nader. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That is his first foul of the game. Clarkson with the ball. move. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
First trip to the line for him here. Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 7. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Here's Gay. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Nader. Ingles covering. Johnson attacking. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's McGee. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Utah leading by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Poked away. Shamet with the steal. Jumps up. Finishes the break with a slam.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Clarkson outside. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there and just off with the shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. So 1 for 2 that time at the strike. Some dishes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Lock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 6. Payne looking around. Shoots over Clarkson. Payne can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
And the second free throw, good.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Going inside and stolen by Whiteside. And they're on the break. Here's Oni. Another miss by Utah. Johnson kicks to Shamet. Nader the pass to Shamet. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
Suns ball.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Payne, and it's Nader in at the 3 slot. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clarkson, and it's Clarkson on the follow. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Back to Booker. Baseline try. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Booker against Mitchell. He kicks it to O'Neal. And no good. Bridges with some nice defense. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Suns trail by 11. Ball outside. Booker the pass to Crowder. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Conley against Crowder. Here's Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Here's Paul. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz leading by 15. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's O'Neal. And Gobert gets to O'Neal. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Utah with the ball. Outside Conley. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Conley. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Ayton.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's O'Neal with the 3. They get it back. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to O'Neal. With the shot. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Here we go. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovic. Hits the trifecta.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Tucker. There's the three. Drops in the three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Robinson. Outside Tucker. Robinson against Mitchell. Back to Tucker. For three. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Now here's Robinson. Now Butler. And he drives in. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first two seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Gobert finds Conley. Here's Mitchell. Over Butler. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Possessing a shoot-first mentality, Mitchell's assertiveness on offense is what makes him so dangerous.
Right side Tucker. Lowry drives in. Here he goes. No good that time. Good D by Gobert. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Bogdanovic, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. They swipe it. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Mitchell against Robinson. Outside Conley. Ooh, poked away. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Clock at 2. Adebayo gets a hand on it.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Miami's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Lowry outside. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. The three. Knocks down the long J. Bogdanovich has got 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Tucker. Outside Butler. Shot to end the cold streak. Rebound, Utah. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Robinson against Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Adebayo grabs the board. For 3, Robinson.
And at the buzzer, count it. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 5. And back in a moment.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Throws it up high.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Lowry outside for 3. Robinson. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Conley with some nice D.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Knocked away. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jay Tucker. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Heat on D. They trail by 9. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's Butler off the drive. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Conley against Adebayo. Here's O'Neal. 7 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Conley against Lowry. Kept alive. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Tucker. Will it go? Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Third team foul.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell against Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. And it's O'Neal off the drive. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's the 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Mitchell against Butler. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Robinson. Outside for Butler. Takes it inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Jimmy Butler. 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell from deep. And another miss by Utah. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass on the layup. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
15 seconds left in the first half of this game. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Jazz leading by 10.
14.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
24.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. From deep three-point range. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
And the Jazz lead by 13. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Clarkson up top, Robinson defending. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Lowry. There's the drive. And it's Robinson penetrating. Lowry finds Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
A line change here for Miami. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Hero. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Gay.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Honey. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
On defense, the Heat. 11-point game. Here's Honey. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Gay. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Gay against Hero. Dedmon a screen. Now here's Hero. He's covered closely. Second chance effort. And it's rejected.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Dedmon, good.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Ingles from outside. Rebound by the Heat.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. 6 to shoot. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Hero. The Jazz with another miss. Miami trailing. Oladipo up top. Defended by Whiteside. Hero for 3. Doesn't go that time.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Gay outside. 3-pointer. Clarkson finds Gay. To the paint. Not going to go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
From deep, Gay nails it from 3. Gay's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Hey, let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at point guard. Here's Lowry. And the shot falls short that time. Utah has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Stolen by Lowry. On the take. Banked it in off the glass. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. 5 on the clock. Oh, a special move before that shot. Conley's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Robinson finds some space, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Conley with the ball, guarded by Adebayo, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. They've led by as many as 14.
Man, that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Mitchell.
Such a dogged defender as Butler's instincts right there get him the steal.
Utah leading. Now Conley. Six to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Right side Robinson lets a 3 fly, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one. Conley against Lowry. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Over Butler. Here's O'Neal. Over Robinson. Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Lowry outside. 1:36 left in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. And Miami again with the bucket.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. Pass to Gobert. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Heat have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Now Tucker to take the lead. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. O'Neal on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. trying to get back on track. Pass to O'Neal. He's off from 3. Timeout called, the Heat.
Called for the Heat. And welcome, your Miami Heat champions.
For the win. Oh! Gets the game winner to fall! Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock. Unbelievable!
it's all yours. Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. They get it back. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And here's Miami. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Phenomenal concentration by Lowry. He has made a living off getting buckets over physical defense.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Now here is Robinson. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Tucker.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Phoenix with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Paul. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Butler. Here he goes. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Paul, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Lowry against Crowder. Butler on the way. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Paul dishes to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Lowry has it in the corner. And stolen by Booker. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here's Tucker. Miami no good on that time either. Suns trail by 9. And stolen by Butler. And it's the Heat on the break. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. They grab their own miss. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Back to Tucker. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Back to Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Lowry drawing the double team. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bridges passes to Ayton. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Tucker's got 5. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And here's Lowry. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Pass to Robinson. He dishes it to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19, and it's Miami with another.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Lowry against Crowder. The pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Tucker. This one for 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Robinson for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Goes back up. Here's Ayton. Booker outside. It's Crowder on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 11. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3-point field goal.
Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And it's Paul penetrating, and the layup is good.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
And here are the Heat now. Outside Lowry. Passes to Tucker. Fires the 3. Lowry can't get it to go. Suns trail by 12. Booker the pass to Bridges. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Butler, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. A 3-ball.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the defensive end of the floor. He's a hard-nosed player.
Here's Tucker. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it. Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Jay Crowder. And it's Lowry penetrating. Robinson for 3. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Paul. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Paul with the ball. Robinson picks him up. No good from Booker.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And the pass to Ayton. They can't stop the run with that one. The Heat leading by 18. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Lowry has the open look. Tucker can't get it to go. It could go, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far,
17.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
36.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Nader in at the 3. Now here's Payne. Here's McGee. In close, he hits it. McGee's got his first points of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Pass to Hero. And he drives in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Payne kicks to Shamet. That one falls. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Hero. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 17-point game. And it's Shamet missing. And Miami shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Hero from long range. The shot, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Johnson attacking, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Hero. The Suns getting the bucket. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. This is his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good for Morris. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Suns trail by 16. Ayton wide open. Hall for three. No good. Shot missing. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
Ayton a screen on Oladipo. Hall's shot is off.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, Hero, defended by Bridges, and a miss there on the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Booker with no one around, and again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat leading by 18.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Dedmon a screen. Fires for three. A rebound by Johnson. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Payne finds Shamet. And he makes good on the layup. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. It's tipped. Morris dishes to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one. Payne looking around. Now the pass to Shamet. Out to the right wing. Pass to Nader. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Shamet off target from three-point range. The Heat leading by 16. Driving the lane, and the shot goes in. Strus has got his first 2 points of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Payne kicks to Nader. Cranes the three-pointer. Nader's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And it's Strus missing. Shamet. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Morris. Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Cruz in at the 3 slot. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Miami leading by 15. Out left to the wing. Here's Tucker. Kept alive. Adebayo on the follow.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Right wing. Paul looking over the floor. There's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Paul makes it off the glass.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson for 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Paul against Adebayo. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finds a soft spot in that defense.
Right side Robinson. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 15. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Buries it from 3-point range. Robinson's got 20 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. A second chance effort. Outside for Lowry. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Robinson.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Bridges attacking. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Phoenix, down by 15. Some solid defense from Robinson. Outside Butler. Launches it. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Paul outside. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And Lowry puts up a deep three. Misses there.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the triple drive. Nice.
Ball against Conley. Right side, Paul. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And we're about a minute into the first. Gobert finds Conley. Now Mitchell launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 5.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Ball from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Utah. It's a 3-point game.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
From deep, Conley, and Ayton pulls it down. Crowder against Bogdanovic. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Paul with the double. From 13, Gobert no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Bridges with the drive.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovic with it. Back to O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Conley against Paul. Crowder left side. Back to Ayton. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipe.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there. Count it.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Conley against Paul. Conley up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul against Conley. Paul, shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The 3 from Mitchell, and he can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul into the lane. The shot won't fall. Good D by Gobert. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Mitchell. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. There's the steal. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Going inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Goes back up, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Remains Phoenix ball.
Nine seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Paul.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
First team foul.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Utah leading. Outside Conley from the arc. Crowder against Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Right side Conley. 4 on the clock. From deep. And Booker pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the jam by Gobert.
The so long, so athletic Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Paul. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell double teamed. Pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Paul passes to Bridges. To halt the run. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Shoots. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Ayton. Bridges has got 6.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Over Paul. Drained it for 2 points. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Ayton passes to Paul. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And here they come. Pulls up for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
From the top of the key. That's short off the rim.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Paul with the double. Pass to Gobert. Paul against Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. The Jazz with another miss. And the Suns shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. And that one's good. Paul.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is set. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA norms?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Whiteside.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
From deep, Gay. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Nader on the wing. And there's the drive. And yep, it's good. Nader's got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Lets it fly. Shot is good by Oni. And the Jazz lead by 5.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Clarkson outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Outside Payne. Driving to the basket. Here's McGee. Utah with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
On the wing, Ingles. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, they pick off the pass. Shamet into the lane. Nader's shot is off. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson against Payne. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Clarkson missing.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the middle. The shot by Oni, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. A nice shot by McGee.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Utah leading. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Oh, swiped away. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
Landry Shamet. That's his second personal foul. Second team.
And he drops the first.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
The shot by Payne, no good.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Pass to Clarkson for 3. He drops it from range. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Payne with the bucket.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Johnson against Ingles. It's rebounded by Nader. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Whiteside. McGee's shot is off. Clarkson outside. That'll count. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up 7. And time for a short break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Utah with it. They lead by 7. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Utah shooting only 42%. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Poke loose. Stolen by Bridges. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And here's Conley. To the paint. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Ball.
Here's Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Ball finds Booker. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, there's the alley. And no good.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ayton, no good. Utah's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Conley against Crowder. Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. The Suns running out of time. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Ayton, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. From deep, Conley. Here's Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, very little time to get back into this.
Very true. They need to score quickly and get stops, or it'll soon be out of reach.
The drive by Paul. Count it. Good.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. And so it's Utah with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks. And so the tip-off. It's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in its center. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
There's the pass to Mitchell. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Here is Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up. Back to Mitchell. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. And here's Tucker. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Heat missing. Conley against Robinson. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Utah with the ball. Heat knocking down the tray, and Bogdanovich gets to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. O'Neal against Butler. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here is Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs, or dribbling up from the post to make plays, or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Here's Lowry. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Tucker can't get it to go. Butler with the steal. We've got 1:13 left in the first. A nice shot by Tucker.
It feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get back and don't dance dancing.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Conley surveying the D. Passes it to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Shoots the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Conley. Lets it go with a three. That one doesn't drop. Outside Robinson. And he drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down. We're doing this.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. The drive by Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Conley against Lowry. Conley dishes to O'Neal. That three off the mark. Miami leading by 10.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. The pass to Tucker. Driving inside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Tucker's got 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Mitchell with it. Butler covering. From deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lowry looking around. Pass to Robinson. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
And Utah has possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Mitchell up top, defended by Butler. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Dishes it to Gobert. To end the run. Robinson pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's the break. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Stolen by Mitchell. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lowry against Conley. Going inside. Outside Bogdanovich. Poked loose and stolen by Butler.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Jazz trail by 15. To the wing on the left. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal up top. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Butler. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Gobert with a screen on Butler. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Out to Conley to end the drought. Another miss by Utah.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Pass to Robinson. Butler up top. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Utah shooting it disastrous. 25% from the field so far. The drive by Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's O'Neal. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Clock at 4. Stolen by O'Neal. And here they go. Here's Conley. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets.
And so it's the Miami Heat finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a... Okay, David, much appreciated. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, it seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability, but willingness to shoot the 3-ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the point guard. Now Oladipo. The pass to Hero. From deep 3-point range. The shot off that time. And Utah the other way now. And that's an intentional foul.
Tyler Hero. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Driving in.
Well, Dedmon does such a good job as a mobile, quick-footed big man, good at contesting the shots down there.
And you know what? Just a tone setter there to start the second half. Just powering up for that rebound and getting it to fall.
Here's Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he finishes nicely on the lane. And the Heat lead by 15.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Clarkson for three. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Oladipo with the ball. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Gay.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Second team foul.
Here's Oni. He kicks it to Ingles. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Hero. The tray. Rebound, Utah.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Baseline J on the way, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Here's Oladipo. With the drive. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Gay outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Gay. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
Now here's Oladipo. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here he goes. Rebound, Utah.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Good on the bucket. Ingles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Miami, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Now, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 12.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next.
All right.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Conley with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
Something's growing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Passes it to Tucker. Pass to Butler. Front past the arc. And they'll get another chance. Outside Lowry. Back to Butler. Launches a 3. And that one is off. And it's Utah the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
Butler. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Conley against Lowry. And here is Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. 5 on the clock. The drive by Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The pass to Tucker. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
The drive by Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 7.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside for Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Butler with the ball. For the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell against Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. Back to Mitchell. He takes it in and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Passes to Mitchell. A 3-ball. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Over Butler. Misses off the left iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Tucker dishes to Lowry. Into the lane. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz go the other way with it.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And Bogdanovic is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor. And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Butler on the way, guarded by O'Neal. It's good!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And here's Conley outside. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
It's the first that can put them up by 2.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Over in the corner, Conley. Bullseye! A tremendous three to tie it up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Butler goes in. Yes!
Quick and athletic. Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your Jazz dancers.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Off target from downtown. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Butler with a steal. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Lowry. And he's all alone. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Now here's Paul. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Left side Butler. Stolen by Bridges.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Here's Ayton. The rebound by Lowry.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Butler finds Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Butler. Crowder with a steal. Booker against Butler. Booker on the take. Adebayo with the rejection. Outside Butler. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And stolen by Adebayo. Here we go, all alone. And Tucker gets it to go. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Tucker. Takes the 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Tucker's got his second bucket on the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Ayton, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Robinson. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Tucker. From behind the arc. Ooh, poked away. And they recover it. Right wing. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 3. Robinson on the wing. Inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Crowder. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Takes a 3. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
It has helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Well, he's been playing this game a few years now, so CP3 knows how to draw contact and get to the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 43 seconds left in the first. Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Robinson can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Bridges passes to Ayton. 19 seconds left in the opening quarter. The layup misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And they're pushing it up. It's deflected.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Adebayo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just pulling his way around the paint.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Booker. Good on the bucket. Booker's got his first points of the game.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Pass to Tucker. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Now here's Robinson. 5 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. And Booker pulls it down. Here's Bridges. Over Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bridges. Tucker's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Here's Booker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Lowry against Paul. For 3, Robinson. The long distance 3 is buried. Robinson's got 9.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Bridges, right side. Low block shot. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Robinson on the wing. Booker defending. Robinson can't hit.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions. Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Driving in. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
From Kyle Lowry.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
The Heat with the lead. 1:11 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Tucker. Offline with a 3.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
The kick out to Paul. Butler against Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Driving inside. And Booker with the jam.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Pass to Robinson. It's Lowry with a drive. And he makes it on the layup.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Paul with it, guarded by Adebayo. Paul passes to Ayton, sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Miami has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Lowry against Paul. Now here's Butler, tightly guarded.
The shot fake of Jimmy Butler is tough not to fall for.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And that one's good. Paul.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Oladipo. That one falls. And the Heat lead by 5.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Well, Miami shooting a nice 50% for the game. On the attack, Hero. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Shamet. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Payne. To the wing on the left.
A mobile defender. Dedmon's instincts matching up with his athleticism. Looks good right there.
Hero outside. Takes it inside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Suns trailing. Pass to Shamet. Payne against Hero. And And the Suns miss again. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Here's Strus. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
And so they foul intentionally.
Abdul Nader. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dedmon. Hero right side. Here's Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
The shot by Payne, no good. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
It's Johnson with a drive. Tries to snap the cold streak. And McGee with the stuff.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Oladipo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, VA. Not sure what got into him.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
For your Heat.
Lowry against Payne. Pass to Nader. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Defensive Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands. Came away with a steal on that play.
Here's Nader. Back to Shamet. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Robinson against Payne. Robinson into the lane for 3. Lowry. Offensive rebound. Heat. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball.
Payne finds Johnson. Now McGee. Counted by Adebayo. Into the lane. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Payne, the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat for 3. Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McGee sinks that one from the post. He has 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Left side Robinson. There's the triple. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Pass to Nader. It's Nader on the wing. Back to Shamet. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. Off target with the 3. The Heat shooting pretty well at 45%. Lowry against Paul. Fires for 3. And Finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Paul into the lane. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Ayton. Tip back in for two.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Lowry to pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Launches it. Lowry, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Paul drives in. Banked it in off the glass.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Paul against Lowry. Down low. Here's Tucker. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats from Miami.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Another shot. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And Miami has possession. At one point, they led by 16. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
And stolen by Adebayo. He pulls it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Lowry against Paul. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Robinson. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 14.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
It's tipped. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit. No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Inside, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Paul against Lowry. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns running out of time.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Drills it from deep.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Lowry against Paul. Here's Tucker. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Here's Crowder, and he can't bank that one in. From deep, off target with the shot. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Evener. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to